Hello again, this is Robert Veach here, and this is my video review of a multifunctional voice recorder. This is the model number VR-001, and you can see the company name right here, Boocosa. Not sure how to pronounce that. And this is a nice box that came in, and it's sold by an Amazon seller called YWE Home. And there's the device itself. Very nice, held in a protective foam. Now, first thing I noticed when I open this up is it's got some nice weight to it. It's got a really solid feel to it. I'm going to put it on a scale here so we get an idea. So this is showing it as 3.2 ounces, 3.23 ounces. So it's about the weight of a stick of butter, and feels nice. Now let's open the box and see what's included inside here. We have a full instruction manual with diagrams, a set of headphones, put a nice rubberized piece on there for your ear, and what looks like a USB charging and data cable. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to charge this device and see how that works. I'm going to open up the included cable. I'm going to plug this into a standard 1 amp USB port in my studio here, and let's look for where the charging port is on here. And then right here it looks like there is the USB port. So we'll line that up and we'll plug that right in like that. And I see the display comes on giving you the name of the product, and it says music, and I see a little charging indicator on there, and you could see that it went to full charge quite rapidly because it probably was already charged. I'm going to show you the operation of this digital recorder. First thing you want to do is you want to slide the switch in the up position. That turns the unit on. And you got a menu right there, recordings, and you have a forward and back button right here. That's settings, and that's your music that you put into the device. So if you go to settings and you hit the play button, you have date and time you could set, language, turn the sleep timer on, information about the device and the firmware, and you could also format the whole device to clear out the memory, and you have factory settings you could return it to. So you can go through those menus and you can cycle through, like go back to menu, and then you use this forward and back button again, and there's the music. And I have a song on there that plays. And then you have a pause, and you have an A and B switch on the side here. And that allows you to select a section, hit it once, hit it again, and it'll just play that section. Now if you hold this button down, then you get the menu. It allows you to change the mode of playing, or you can actually delete that file if you want, using these buttons right here to advance it to that menu. And the play mode is shuffle. You could also do a repeat, and you could also move it down to the equalizer where you have settings of the different type of music that you might want to choose. So that's kind of nice. Now if you go to recordings and you want to record, it's unique on this device. There's a red sliding switch, and you slide it up into the record position, and then it starts to record. And you can see it has a little VU meter on there to let you see the sound level of the recording. And then you could hit play and pause, and if you continue hitting this again, it'll continually record and it'll add to that file. So you don't have to worry about having long delays of inactivity. If the teacher's talking, you could essentially pause it. Let's say the teacher's telling a story that's not part of the lesson, you could pause it and then continue to record. You also notice that the red indicator right there will blink when it is paused, and when it starts recording, it'll go solid again. When you're ready to play back what you recorded, you slide the red switch down to the save position, and then there's the file right there. And you can play by hitting the play button. The sound is very good on this little speaker right here. It looks like they put a decent amount of power to it. Now, one thing I want to point out is the manual is written pretty nicely. It's all in very clear English. I want to point something out about this recorder. This is really set up for voice or playing stereo MP3. Even though you see these two microphones and supposedly a third microphone, it's using these two microphones, but it's not recording a stereo signal. Other recorders that I have actually have two microphones and it records and plays back in stereo. This unit uses the two microphones to pick up very good quality audio of voice. But when you play it back in something like headphones, you hear that it is not stereo. And that's not a big issue for most people because they're going to be using this to take notes, and they don't need the stereo because the person's far away anyways. Playing back, you have a volume control right here, and you can go low or you can go higher right here. And again, the audio is very good quality. They've got a relatively large speaker inside here. I want to show another thing. When you go into the recordings menu, you have settings. You've got the recording format, and you have WAV or you have MP3. So you can make a selection by moving these forward and back keys. So I have it set to MP3. And then you have another menu right here, recording quality. And you have a choice of 128 kilobits a second, 64 kilobits a second, or 32 kilobits a second. I have 128 kilobits a second. And then you have another menu item there. You could turn the indication light on and off, that little red light, if you wanted to have privacy and not have that light come on during a recording. Your headphone is a standard 1/8 inch mini plug right there that you could use any typical stereo headphones. Here I've got the headphones right here, and you just plug that right in like that, and then when you play it, it goes into the headphones and sounds really nice. It's very simple to use on your PC. I'm going to take the device, and it has the USB port. I'm going to take the USB cable and plug it in to the device, and it's going to come up with a screen. It says choose the connection. It says charge and transfer. You can also charge and play. So I didn't hit anything, so I went to the mode where you can look at the data or use it as a data device. And if you look at the computer, it came up with the typical file. Allows you to open up and view the files. Now it's set up a little strange over here. You see some Chinese characters, but you have your MP3 right there that I recorded, and I have my audio right here, my MP3 song right here, and it would just fill up the drive just like you'd expect. So we're going to set up a recording here. I've got it on a chair facing out, and I'm going to walk, and we're going to keep talking. Testing 1, 2, 3. That's at 10 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3. That's at 15 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3. That's 20 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3. 25 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3. 30 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3, 35 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3, 40 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3, 45 feet. Testing 1, 2, 3, 50 feet. So what's my overall impression about the digital recorder? I think this is a nice unit. It's very solidly built. The display is in color, as you can see, and I showed how to use all the functions on here. It records nice. We're gonna, as you saw, I did a test at 50 feet, and you could hear the audio, how it recorded. It did a good job. It plays MP3 fine in stereo, and it uses the dual microphones to basically record a nice monophonic audio of a voice. So keep that in mind, and I like this product, and I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating on my channel. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.